Okay, welcome to all in this new session in 7th cell. Myself, Dr. Rakesh Kumar. Today, we will discuss the topic that is IoT definition and characteristics, and our subject is that is the Internet of Things, that is IP 703B. First of all, we will discuss about the scheme that is provided by the university. This is the scheme. Here you can see that is the IT 703, that is the open elective, 100 marks. That is the 703 Internet of Things B, that is the open elective. We will be here the one subject that is the Internet of Things. We will study this subject from the open electives. Our code that is 703. B, that is the second one. And this is the syllabus of your Internet of Things. Your syllabus that is divided into 5 units. That is very simple, not so tough. We will go step by step. Otherwise, it is complex, but we will go step by step. So here in the unit 1, there is the IoT definition, characteristics, IoT conceptual and architectural framework, physical and logical design of IoT, IoT enablers, modern day of IoT application, M2M communication, IoT M2M, IoT versus WOT, reference architecture, and the second unit that is concerned with the sensors, that is the about sensor types, sensor classes, that classification of the sensors. Our third unit that is based on that is the IoT networking. Here the IoT components, functional component of IoT, IoT services, oriented architecture, challenges, and some protocols like GB, that is the ZigBee, some RFID features, IEEE 8021.15.4. We will discuss step by step here. I will provide you the notes and the video lectures and everything for this. Next unit that is also concerned with the that is the MQTT, again the protocols, and again the SMQTT protocol, COP protocols. We will discuss them. And the last that is the IoT platform. I think so. You discuss about this IoT platform and you hear about this IoT platform, that is the Arduino, Raspberry Pi, and the other IoT platform. Our concern will be main on the Arduino, Uno, and the Raspberry Pi boards, and the other boards we will also do 2 to 3 extra boards, and one the data analytics for the IoT, that is on the cloud server, that how we can use the cloud server and how we can get the results according to the requirement, and that is the cloud for IoT. We will discuss the cloud servers also, and we will discuss about the IoT case studies. So this was the syllabus, and these are the references, the books that you need for that. There are many more books I will provide you. First book that is the A Hands-on Approach by University Press. Second is the Introduction to Internet of Things, a practical approach. Third is the Internet of Things, enabling technologies, platform, and use case. And next one that is the Internet of Things. Next one that is the Designing the Internet of Things. Sixth one that is the from the Raj Kamal, Internet of Things, Architecture and Design. And next one that is the Getting Started with the Internet of Things. So these were the reference books. Now, who invent the Internet of Things? This is the one person, that is the Kevin Ashton. The term Internet of Things was coined by the Kevin Ashton in 1999 while he was working at the Procter & Gamble. So this is the person who discovered the term that is the Internet of Things. There are the 2 questions in your papers and everywhere, that who invented the Internet of Things, that is the answer is the Kevin Ashton, and when invented the IoT, that is the Internet of Things, that was the in 1999. 2 questions. Now the main thing is that the what is the IoT, what is the definition of IoT. We will go step by step according to units. So today we will discuss about the first unit and the in the first unit that we will discuss about the IoT definition and the characteristics. So here, this is the one that is the IoT definitions. You see that the IoT, that is the Internet of Things. There are the two things. One is the Internet, and second is the thing. So first, we will discuss about the small about the Internet. I know you know very well about the Internet, but you are some little bit know about the things. So we will discuss here the two terms, that is the internet and the things. So what is the internet? Internet is the vast global network of the connected server, computers, tablets, mobiles that is governed by a standard protocols for connected system. So this is the main definition of the internet. That is the internet is a vast global network of the connected servers, computers, tablets, mobiles that is governed by the standard protocols for connected systems. It enables what it do. What is the functioning of the internet? That is the what it will do. It enables sending, receiving, communication of information, connectivity with remote server, cloud, and analytics platform. So this was about that the definition of the internet. This why I'm saying here, because when you will go for the interview, and at that time when you are in front of the interviewer, you will say that in resume you will write internet of things. So firstly he will ask you that what is the internet of things. Second, he can ask you what is the internet, what is the thing. So we discuss here the internet. Second, we will discuss here the thing. What is the thing? That the thing. Thing in English has a number of uses and meaning. In dictionary, the thing is a word used to refer to a physical object. Main thing, that is the thing refer to the physical object, an action or idea, a situation or activity, in case when one does not wish to be precise. For example, so here we will take that is the physical object. The things refers to the physical object. Now, here, example of the reference to an object is an umbrella, is useful thing in the rainy day. You know very well, umbrella that is useful in the rainy day. We will go in the simpler steps. Okay, street light referred to as a thing. That is also a thing, because when there is a darkness, when there is a darkness in the street light, in the street, that at that time the street light, that is the thing. Okay. Now, so by combining the both the term, the definition of IoT can be explained. This is the definition of IoT based on the internet and the things. We discuss about the internet, we discuss about the thing. Now I am going to tell you the definition of the internet of things. Now, that is the collection of the internet of things. That is the IoT, internet of things, that is the so IoT means a network of physical things. Okay, network of physical things. Things we have discussed here, that is the things refer to the physical object. That is the network of physical things or the objects sending, receiving, or communicating information using the internet or other communication technologies and network, just as the computers, tablets, mobile do, and thus enabling the monitoring, coordinating, or controlling process across the internet or another data network. Now I am explaining you in the simple. What is the IoT? IoT means the network of physical things. Okay, network of physical things, sending, receiving. It is not difficult, because you already discussed that is the what internet do. That is the it enables sending, receiving, communication of information, connectivity with the remote server, cloud. So here we add on it. That is the IoT means the network of physical things sending, receiving, or communicating information using the internet or other communication technology. Now here, that is the word, that is the other communication technology, and network, just as computers, tablet, mobiles do, and thus enabling the monitoring, coordinating, controlling process across the internet or another data network. So here we take the word, that is the internet. Suppose you are in a situation, you are making a project, okay, but there is no internet. Then what you will do? Then you will be dependent on the other communication technology. Then one protocol, that is the Zigbee protocol. We can also use the Zigbee protocol. Okay. or just like the Bluetooth, but that is the very restricted in very small area that will work. So here we can also use the another communication technology, but main is that is the internet. Now again, the one definition, that is the Internet of Things is a network of physical objects or things embedded with the electronics, software, sensor connectivity to enable it to achieve greater value service by the exchanging data with the manufacturer, operator, and the other connecting devices. Each thing is unique, identifiable through its embedded computing system. That in this definition, one thing is extra, that is the unique, identifiable, means everything that is the unique number. We will discuss later on this, but able to incorporate within the existing internet infrastructure. So these were the two definitions of the Internet of Things. Now, what is the every thing that is the vision? So IoT also has a vision. What is the vision of the IoT? The Internet of Things is a vision where things now we it is giving here the things, the example of things that the wearable watches, alarm clocks, home devices, surrounding object, all are the things. Internet of Things is a vision where things become smart and function like living entities by sensing, computing, and communicating through embedded device which interacts with remote objects. We interact with the remote objects just like the server, cloud application, services, and processes, or person through the internet or near field communication, that is the NFC. The vision of, we will discuss later on this vision, that what is the vision. So it is the, in short, this is the vision, that is the IoT. What is the vision? Internet of Things is a vision which where the things become smarter, and the things become smarter and they can communicate and function like the living entities by sensing, the computing and communication through embedded devices which interact with the remote objects like the server, cloud, application, services, or the processes. Now, this was about the IoT definitions. Second thing, that is the IoT vision. So here now we are coming on the IoT life cycle. What is the IoT life cycle? What is the IoT life cycle? So here in the IoT life cycle, there are the 5 phases. First is the create phase, second communicate, third aggregate, fourth analysis, and fifth is the act phase. We will discuss one by one. The added value to the business through the IoT is created by the information that is collected by IoT devices which go through the 5 phases. So IoT life cycle have 5 phases. The first phase, that is the create, second communicate, third aggregate, fourth analysis, and fifth is the act phase. We will discuss one by one. Now, what is the create phase? In the create phase, where device or sensors collect information from the physical environment around them. Okay. See, you have mobile. This is mobile. This is the hub of the sensors. Okay. There are the many sensors inside this. That is the hub of the sensors. So here, create phase where devices or sensors collect information from the physical environment around them. The data from these smart connected devices can be used to generate insight that can help businesses, customers, and partners. So, main, that is the create field where the sensor collect. You remember only this, that the sensors collect information about. Now, my voice is clear to everyone. Okay. Now, second is the communicate. Communicate phase where the data and events generate are sent through the network to the desired destination. That is the communicate. Means how it will communicate. Communicate means, see, create phase collect the information. Create phase collect the information. Okay. Communicate phase where the data and events generated, that is the data which is generated, the event which is generated, they are sent through the network to the desired destination. That is the communicate. Third is the aggregate. What is the aggregate? Aggregate phase means where data collected are aggregated by device itself. They are aggregated, collected. They are aggregated. That is the aggregate. Next is the analysis phase, where upon further that is the analysis. Aggregated data, that is analysis on the data. But that what we want, we will do in the cloud server. I connect my device with the cloud server. Suppose I have a sensor. That is the DST-11 sensor. That is the humidity and temperature sensor. That is the one main sensor. Okay, that sensor will collect the humidity and temperature from the surrounding world. Data, sensor collected the data from the surrounding world, and that data has been sent to the cloud server with the help of the microcontroller or the board. So that data that has been sent to the cloud server. Now that is stored in the at the cloud server. Then I need that this situation data that is shown to me. I will put there what is the analysis data, the temperature greater than, temperature less than, temperature equal to, humidity less than, humidity greater than, humidity is equal to. Okay. Now I am giving you the one example. Suppose I want to start my pump. Okay, I am in the field. Now listen carefully. I am in the field. I have one IoT based project in my field. What is the project? That my tube that is tube or my motor, water pump, that will be easy for you. Water pump in my field, that will be automatically. What I will do, I will connect my water pump with my IoT based project. How? See, I take one sensor, that is the temperature and humidity sensor, or for this main, that I take the soil moisture sensor. And in my mind, the logic is that when the moisture of my soil that is less than 60%, and that moisture depends upon the that is the crop to crop, that is variable. Now there is a season of paddy season is there. We need more moisture, so we will put that when the moisture is less than 95% or the 90%, then the water pump automatically on. But when there is a cereal, that is the wheat season, at that time, that depends upon the other conditions, where I will put that the moisture of the soil that is greater than or equal to 60%, then my water pump will be on. It is clear. So at that time, I will put the effort. I will put the effort that uh, that it will. I'll put what effort? I will put the effort that my water pump will be connected to the my project. And see, first thing, that is the create. My soil moisture sensor take the reading, means they collect the information from the physical environment. That is the create phase. Now communicate. That collected data, has been communicated to the cloud server. Cloud server means just like the database where I will put the data. Okay, that data has been sent to the cloud server with the network, with the help of microcontroller. Data is put there. At that time, the aggregate data is collected there. That depends upon the cloud server, that how they can collect the data. Because just like I'm giving the one example, this is your mobile device. Okay, when you see, when I will save a number here in this, what will happen? It will save the number according to the alphabet, right? Anyone can tell me that it according to my view that as I have studied it, it will save the data according to alphabet. It means it will put the data anywhere. Now next is the analysis. Now this is the main thing. This is the main thing that I want to, okay, I want to run my water pump. Okay, I want to run my water pump, and condition is that when soil moisture will be less than 90%, when the soil moisture will be less than 90%, at that time my water pump will be activated automatically. Okay, when it will be 100% or 99%, it will be automatically off. But in case of paddy, I can take one thing more. I can take one thing more, that I can include the water level also. So here this was the analysis. The act phase. Act phase means that is suitable action are performed based on the information created. So these were the 5 phases of the IoT life cycle. Now this is the IoT characteristics, because we have only 10 minutes on now. IoT characteristics. You will rejoin it so we can complete it. That is the 9 minute 20 second. After 9 minute 20 second, you will rejoin with the same ID. That is the IoT characteristics, where the first is the intelligence. IoT comes with a combination of the algorithms and the computation server, software and hardware that make it smart, as we discussed earlier. Okay. Then the vision, that is the intelligence. Next one, that is the connectivity. Connectivity means connectivity empowers the Internet of Things by bringing together everyday objects. Means all objects they are bringing together. That because of the connectivity. Connectivity of these objects is good because simple object level interaction contribute towards the collective intelligence in IoT network. It enables network accessibility, compatibility in the things. Next one, that is the dynamic nature. The dynamic nature of IoT is to collect data from its environment. This is achieved with the dynamic changes that takes place around the devices. Okay. The state of these devices changes dynamically. Example, sleeping and waking up, connected or disconnected, as well as the context of the devices, including temperature, location, and speed. Say this our device that our device that the activity of our device is in the dynamic nature. Next one is the another scale. The number of devices that needs to be managed and that communicate with each other will be much larger than the device connected to the current internet. Now this is the main thing. That is the NMLA scale. How many devices have been connected together and how they are managed. That is very tough task. See, 20.8 billion device they will be connected. The connected device, that is the counting, that will be 20.8 billion by 2020. So you can see that how many devices they will connect it. Next is the sensing. Sensing is the main part. If our sensor will not sense that what they will send nothing. IoT wouldn't be possible without sensor, which will be detect or measure any changes in the environment. We will take the attendance in the next this session when you will rejoin. Then next is the heterogeneity. Heterogeneity means the Internet of Things as one of the key characteristics. Devices in the IoT are based on the different hardware platform and network, can interact with other devices or services platform through the different network. Now see, in the heterogeneity, it means you take one project. I'm going very simple. You will make one project. That project is based on the microcontroller, that is the Arduino Uno, and one sensor that they still have. You take and you make another project. That project was based on the another microcontroller, that is the node MCU, or you can say the Raspberry Pi, or you can take the Beagle Bone, okay, or you can take the Beagle Bone. But I take the two example. One example, that is the with the help of the uh, this one. One was with the Arduino Uno, and the next one that was on the base of the that is the node MCU. Both are a project, and both data that is going to I want that the both devices, both project they communicate together. So this is the heterogeneity. Means the IoT architecture should support the direct network connectivity between heterogeneous network. Okay? It is not that on the same network it will work, on the a different network it will not work. No. Next, the security. Now this is the main, you can say, feature, on is the drawback also. In the security, the IoT device are naturally be very much affected by the security threats. That is the main thing. If your home is smart home, your car is a smart car, that is the IoT enabled car. Okay. But anyone can capture your car, anyone can hold your house. That is because of the security reason. In the security, the IoT is being struggling, and it is struggling very much. And the research area, that is the main research area, that the security, that how our devices can be secure. Okay, this is the main thing. Next, there is advantages. Advantages are simple. That is the efficient resource utilization, minimize human effort, save time. Okay, enhance data collection, and improve security. Now, these are the main advantages of the IoT. That is very simple. Efficient resource utilization, that depends upon the IoT. We can take it with the help of the IoT. Human efforts can be minimized. That depend on the basis of the IoT, as you see in the very much industrial industries also. We can save time because when we will use the IoT, it will be very fast. Enhance data collection. We can enhance the data collection with the help of the IoT, and there is the again the improved security. We have main that is the we have to improve the security, and we can also improve the security with the help of the IoT. And the main concern that how we can improve the security. Now this is the some main disadvantage. I write here the disadvantage also in this security, also the disadvantage. So here this is the disadvantage, the security. Security is the main concern. Okay, as I discussed earlier, that is security is the main reason and the main research area of the IoT devices, IoT based projects. Privacy is also the main concern in the IoT, and complexity. Complexity, that is the very much very tough task for today's engineers, that how we can manage such devices which are connected here. And you can see that in the 2020, so much devices are connected. In the 2050, how much devices they will be connected with the IoT. Okay, this was all about for the today's lecture. So we have discussed what we have discussed about the that is the our scheme. We have discussed about the syllabus. Till then, please put your attendance in the chat box, and it will not be personal. It will be for in the everyone part. You can put your attendance there. Next, the syllabus. We have discussed the syllabus. Our syllabus that is divided into 5 units. Next is the references, and then we discuss about the inventor of the IoT. That was the Kevin Austin, 1999. Then we discuss about the definitions of IoT. We discuss about the internet. We discuss about this two definition. We discuss about the vision. We discuss about the IoT life cycle, and we discuss about the IoT characteristics. We discuss about the advantage and disadvantage of the IoT. Okay, this we discuss here. Any question? Any question regarding?